For the officials, we'll have 4 12-minute quarters on the stop clock. It's going to be Sydney Havesi on the draw for Chaparral, Olivia Opart for DD, and Opart gets the first draw win for the Thunder. Feeds it over to Cortese. Cortese comes in, fires a quick one, and there's your 2-time Arizona Goalie of the Year. Sadie Struzik indicates over 60% save percentage for her this season, and she's definitely going to be a force for DD to deal with tonight. Struzik taking her time here, looking for the right opportunity, but the Thunder well marked up here on this clear. Eventually gets that off to Sydney Havesi, who's really become the star of the Firebirds this season, leading in most of the stats categories, taking most of the draws for the Firebirds. Lena Hopkins, how about that? Over the shoulder, almost a hook pass, kind of whistle here. And here's Charlie Zamorano, the junior midfielder, recovering from an ankle injury in flag football, still not quite at 100%, but there's the first goal for Chaparral. Blaine Kinley, the junior, getting on the board first for Chap. Okay. And how about that?
Chaparral goal, number 10, Lane Kennelly.
Generally one of the top 3 leading scorers for Chaparral this season, had 8 coming into this game. That makes 9 on the season for her. Opart with another draw control, 2 for 2 so far. Get this up to Alyssa Roach. Get this back to X. Heather Cece going to work. Have a skip pass up to Opart. A nice feed right there. X is Cece, but another save for Struzik, also 2 for 2. Big pass upfield and a nice clear for Chaparral. A couple quick passes, and they're already over their training line into the third. On the fast break, and Ashlyn LaPine picking up the defense there, stopping what might have been a quick second goal for Chaparral. They're back into settled attack here, so Vesey trying to work through 4 DD players, and Lisa Allison comes out of the pile with the DD. She's been a solid defender for DD. She gets pressed out on the far sideline. So Zamorano's going to pass this back in. The Firebirds back into a settled offense. Taking their time here. Jess Cortese defending Havesi. Forces the pass back behind goal line extended. Now Mandy Rodriguez with the ball. She's got a nice crease roll down low. Got to be looking out for her. Here's Kinley again. Passing back. Zamorano just picked up by Allison. And now ground ball just picked up by Olivia Opart. And she's off in the races. Switches left. Protecting the stick. She's got Lena Hopkins in pursuit. And Hopkins with the check, but that one's whistled. Legal check for Hopkins. So ball's going to stay with the Thunder as they're looking for a response. Jimenez working outside the 12 meter, decides to dodge in. Success back out, feeds it over to Cortese. Cortese's in traffic, loses the ball, and Struzik picks it up with ease. Big pass from Struzik. Puts that one out to Marissa Savage. Chaparral clears have looked very good early in this one. Zamorano right on the doorstep, and that shot gets deflected, goes over the crossbar. Rodriguez gets it back to Zamorano. Zamorano looking for some cutters. Has the ISO now against Allison. She's the best in the league. This will be a good matchup to watch tonight. Tries to feed this back to Hopkins. You got Rodriguez and Kinley down low for Chaparral. Two of the top scorers for Chaparral so far in this season. Here's Lafine, gets picked up and a nice slide across from Fran Cortese. Solid defense here from the Thunder. Lisa Allison presses Zamorano back outside the 12. And there's going to be a whistle on Allison there for the cross check. That's going to bring Jelena Hopkins back to the first inside pass. She's going to get the first 8-meter shot of the night in the cage. For the Thunder, Liz Browning hasn't been tested too much this season. Only 31 shots in the first 5 games. Only about 6 shots on goal per game. And Hopkins has that one flying in the back of the net.
Chaparral goal number 2, Jelena Hopkins.
That Chaparral off to a hot start so far. Head coach Jess Barton happy with what she's seen so far from this Firebirds team. She is really focusing on controlling emotions and playing with poise and controlling the possession, and they've done a great job of that. GB's been getting the better of them on the draw, but solid defensive stances, and of course when you got Paige Struzik in the cage, she's definitely a difference maker on the field. Another draw control going to GB. Here's Cortese, brings this one inside the CSA. Feet over top. There's Struzik again, knocking down the pass that was intended for Opar, and this gets picked up by Chaparral. They're swinging the field as they pass this one across. Sydney Hevesi gets picked up by a double team, but a whistle there as Maddie Destino gets called for that check. And they're going to send Destino behind. She's not behind. That'll be something to watch here. The refs usually give a warning early on, but if the players don't start moving behind, you may start seeing some green cards for delay of game coming out. Now Chaparral with a chance to go up by 3. Driving in, loses the cradle. Solid defense there from Jess Cortese. She's able to pick up the GG as well. She's coming down, but she's in trouble. Whistle there on the check, and there's a self start, so she doesn't waste any time. Gets it over the restraining line. Now Opar's going to slow things down. TV gets settled, still looking for their first goal on the night. It's about 3.5 to play here in the first. Coming down low is Vista. She's picked up by Jaden Berger. Nice cut inside on the front door by
Thunder Boom. Number 14, Tess Cortezi. Assisted by number 6, Heather Sosi.
Coming up with this draw win for Thunder. Thunder so far perfect on the draw control. Opar decides to drive inside. Passes it back, falls down. Opportunity here for Chaparral. The city has actually gets the GD. Legal use of stick called against Opar. They'll go behind. And Varsity, the senior, going to get the restart for the Firebirds. Passes this one over to Marissa Savage, but not able to check in the pass. A nice easy pick up there. I believe that was Audrey Fox, number 33, for the Firebirds. Damarano struggles with the cradle, and that gets picked up by Fran Cortezi. So some back and forth action here. Both teams taking advantage of the 50-50 opportunities. Cortezi brings this one behind. Now Opar trying to chase this, is just able to keep it in down. Good recovery for the Thunder. Thunder looking to knock this one up before the end of the quarter. Cortezi splitting through, does a little twizzler. That one gets broken up. Looks like it might have gone off the foot. Screws it. Opar comes around and shoots out the overhand high to low and ties things up at 2. Mike's not on.
Thunder Boom. Tie game, number 15, Olivia Opart. Right when her brother showed up from Flagstaff, too.
Draw heads out. Let's see what the officials do here. This might be an alternate possession.
1 minute.
I believe neither team touched the ball before it went out. And it actually looks like they're going to reset up the draw. I believe in college that would have been an alternate possession, but at high school they're going to play this one again. Using Zamorano on the draw, so both teams mixing it up here, trying different strategies. So it's easy to get the whistle for that check. But here's Emerson Schultz, just cleared from injury ahead of this game, getting back in. Chaparral certainly happy to have her back as Varsity tries to work across the double team. Hopkins right in front of the net, and another one for Chaparral. That'll be Hopkins' second goal on the night, number 5 on the season for her. Also leads Firebirds in assists. So
Chaparral goal number 2, Delana Hopkins.
just 19 seconds left here in the first. It's been a close one so far. 3-2 Firebirds on top. So far this team living up to the hype. Nice one-handed scoop by Zamorano. She's immediately picked up by Oakart, working down the near sideline. But just 5 seconds, and Chaparral get a shot off before. Not able to do it. We've got a good one here in Awatuki as Chaparral takes what that last game was like in that state semi-final last season. So expecting to see this one potentially be a fight to the end.
Let's go, Olivia!
Here's Oakart of Jesse. At the center, take and draw. Out of the circle, you got Delana Hopkins going against Jackie Jimenez. Whistle here. See what the call is from the official. Looks like the card's coming out. Yellow card for a check to the head. That's going against Sydney Pavesi. His first yellow card of the game going against Chaparral, and that'll give Thunder the player up advantage for the next 2 minutes. Oakart looks way upfield. Finds Jimenez wide open. Good look right in the front door. A nice pickup there. Audrey Fox, 33 of Chaparral. This will be the first of 2 meetings this season. And coming inside, of course, Susan, she drives through and gets the unassisted goal.
Thunder boom! Tie game. Goal by number 14, Tess Cortezi. Assisted by Heather Sose.
That'll be Cortese's second goal on the night. Number 13 on the season for her. Again, these teams will play each other at Chaparral in a couple of weeks. Both teams expecting to have more players back from injury by then, so that'll be an interesting rematch. Coming in here, shot right on the front door and stuffed. Katie Strezick looking good tonight as she clears this out. But intercepted by Jimenez coming in on the fast break, and she hit the double team and goes down, and we got a whistle. Call for a charge. This is going to actually go against GD, and it's going to get turned over to the Firebirds off of the charge from Jimenez. Here's Jaden Berger, top defender for Chaparral, leading the squad with 8 ground balls this season. But another turnover, Heather Suki. That ball checked out. So Selena Hopkins there gets the cause turnover. The game definitely getting physical. That official David Woodson is going to bring the player back here. It's going to be Mandy Rodriguez. He gets the restart for the Firebirds. Right now, high intensity from both of these teams. Another ball down gets recovered by Chaparral. So Bessie's yellow card is cleared. She's back in the game, so we're back to even strength. All the way across the field, head coach Chess Barton calling out the play she wants her team to execute here. Bessie coming in, had the ISO there up high against Cortese. Hopkins not able to pull in that pass, goes right towards the near sideline, just out of bounds. Picked up by Ed Barton, she's coming down the near sideline. And a good defensive stand this time for the Thunder. Look up top to Jimenez, tries to come up high, but Selena Hopkins able to get a stick up there and knocks the ball down. So nice response there from Chaparral as Struzik slow walks this one out. Struzik looking for the right opening, decides to go deep. Looks like GD almost got a stick on that, but now Manny Rodriguez trying to work against Fran Cortese. And she decides to dump this one off over to Pavesi up top. Chaparral spreading things out right now. Firebirds looking very composed, taking their time here. Amir Atra down low on defense. Going against Wayne Kinley. And Hopkins comes in with a nice quick stick there, but that one is saved by Liz Browning. Chaparral able to chase that ball and keep possession, but we got a whistle. The officials are going to discuss this one for a moment. We might come together here and discuss this. Officials seem to be in agreement. And we'll see how things get reset up after the discussion. Turn over to GD. Fran Cortese down there, passing it over to Atra. He gets that one out to Roach. Now coming down the far sideline is Lapine. She gets a double team. And the ball's down again. Getting chased. Susie picks it up here. It's going to be a nice pickup for Cortese. Trying to tiptoe that sideline. Yamarano being held back by that restraining line, can't continue the pursuit. So nice clear by Fran Cortese. Let the Thunder get to work. Opportunity to take the lead for the first time in tonight's match. Slides a bit for Chaparral. There's a lot of communication right now from both teams. Little free throw there by Heather Susie to take the lead for GG.
Thunder boom! Goal by number 6, Heather Susie. Assisted by 11, Jackie Jimenez.
That'll be Susie's first goal tonight. 10th on the season for her. And this drop's picked up by Havasi. The Firebirds continuing to battle on the draw, and they get the win this time over Ashley Barton. Again, returning. This is actually her first game in 2026 season, coming off of an injury. Hopkins comes in and saves by Browning in the cage. Browning with a fast pass up. Opart has it. Working against the double team, has to look back and looking for safety, trying to find an outlet. Decides to get this one back to Cortese, and a little give and go is all they needed there to break the ride of the Firebirds. Now Susie back behind the goal line, looking for a cutter, didn't have anything, so decides to get it back up top. Picking up, continuing to work around, cutting the pick between Opart and Jimenez. Cortese picks up the ground ball, saved by Frusic. Frusic performing very well in the cage tonight. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. It's been a relatively low scoring affair for both sides. Now GD looking to extend the lead by 2. So far hasn't been able to find the back of the net, and that's definitely one of the success stories for the Firebirds defense tonight. Jimenez, who leads DD in scoring, has 18 goals this season so far. A little stick contact there as Cortese drove in, and that shot gets broken up, picked up by Maddie Vecina on the back end. Pass up top gets picked up. Jimenez coming in. And a big check contact aside. Looks like we're going to get another yellow on this one. Check to the head. That's going against Hopkins. Second yellow on the night for Chaparral. This will set Jimenez up with the 8-meter shot on the first inside pass as Hopkins is out for 2 minutes. Jimenez fires. Nice fire low. He gets the back of the net.
Under boom. Free position goal by number 11, Jackie Jimenez.
Jimenez gets on the board, notches number 19 on the season.
Yeah, Jackie!
The yellow card's not releasable at the high school level, so UD will continue to have the player up advantage here on this draw. Draws up, gets batted down, picked up by Jimenez. Oakart gets it over to Cortese, fires one, saved by Streisand. Alyssa Roach on the restart for Thunder. Susie had a look up top to Christina. She's immediately picked up, and Sydney Vesta had a stick there. Oakart driving through, and she gets her second of the night.
Thunder boom. Lefty snipe. Number 15, Olivia Opart.
Now TD on top, 6-3, a minute 37 to go here in the second quarter. A nice win by Havesi on the draw. Firebirds looking to close the gap here before the half. Zamorano trying to beat a triple team, comes across.
1 minute in the half.
Well defended by Allison. Rodriguez getting in position there to provide a little relief to Zamorano, but now playing for Ortiz, picks her up. Chap looking to get a good angle here, good shot on goal. Bessie comes in. A hold is called on TV. They're going to whistle and stop the clock. 19 seconds left, and Chaparral's going to get an 8-meter shot for Bessie on the second inside half. Actually, that's going to be a center hash. There's Browning in the net. Havesi looks to close the gap. This one goes wide right. And they're saying it's backed up. Well, by DV it for the moment, but now they're discussing it. So they do keep possession with the Thunder. About 10 seconds to work with. That's the field. Another whistle. Opart loses her goggles. It's going to get those back on, but the clock's going to hit 0. That's going to be the end of your first half. Chaparral taking the early lead, but DV fighting for that. Welcome back. Welcome back here to the third quarter. Play resumes. DV continues to dominate on the draws. Opart picks this one up. And we'll see what adjustments both teams make from the halftime. Ball down up top, gets recovered by Thunder. Jimenez gets this one back out. Now you can see a tap down low. Jaden Berger there for the stop. Coming up the middle is Opart. Looks like her goggles came off again. Official's a little late to stop there. I think she's trying to show the refs that her goggles are off and obviously can't continue to play for safety if the goggles are off. The second time Opart's goggles have been off in this one. Now switching left, and what a bullet from Jimenez, but another high to low stop by Struzik. Chaparral's defense continues to stay true here. They look to clear this out, but a whistle going to reset the play back. I think that was a ward that was called, I believe. The ball turns back over to the Thunder. Here's Opart. Coming inside. Back up to Cortese. Fires. Saved by Struzik. Struzik with a quick clear this time. Nice feed up to Hopkins. Up at midfield, Hopkins gets turned by Opart, passes back. That's Savage. And a nice clear and transition across for Firebirds. Ball checked out by Cortese, but picked up. There's a trap goal by Randy Rodriguez. How about that?
Chaparral goal number 8, Amanda Rodriguez.
Andy Rodriguez, the sophomore attacker. Her first goal in the night, 13th on the season. Chaparral's knocked down. Draw win goes to Jimenez. Going up against Mel Hartley. Special shout out there to Hartley for signing this week and her commit to Barton College. Nice feed inside the Opar. She's able to snipe and get a hat trick.
Thunder Boom. Goal by number 15, Olivia Opard. Assisted by 11, Jackie Jimenez.
Has to get this one down for the Firebirds. And a good look inside. Not able to complete that pass. Chance for GG here on the pickup. The whistle for what may have been there, an empty pitch catch. Get the ball over to Savage. Here's Ashley Barton. Chaparral looking to keep this one close. Hopkins back to Navesi. Has to try to split the defense. Has that ball checked out. And the GG gets picked up by Jimenez. And she's shooting across midfield. Gets back on the attacking third for GG. And it's picked up here by Roach. Good look. Right in front of the net and a good save by Sadie Struzik. Battle for the ground ball. Good kick out back. And now inside the goal circle. See if we get a goal circle violation here. A couple of players stepping inside the circle there. We do. Struzik will get a chance to figure this one back. Gets it over to Savage. Chaparral again has been very good on the clears. But not so this time as the ball gets dropped and near Asha on the GG. Looks like that's going to be a yellow on Hopkins. That's going to be the end of play for her. Unfortunately, that's her second yellow on the game. Looks like it's an inadvertent stick contact. Calling that one, so that'll put 3 yellows against Chaparral. Total for the game, so if they do get any more yellows, they'll be a permanent player down. But certainly a tough blow for the Firebirds as they'll have to play out the rest of this one without Hopkins on the field. And a nice knockdown by Hevesi. Puts back up by Jimenez, but really Chaparral just looking to come up with a stop here. If they can get possession, try to run out this penalty and at least get back to even strength. Try to minimize GG from building too much of a lead here. Feed inside gets broken up, chased out by Cece. Possession stays with GG. Casper Stevie wide open, has a good angle, and what a stop by Struzik that time. one-on-one. Jimenez and Varsity, and that shot gets deflected out, chased by Struzik, and she's able to get the possession. The Roach comes up to pressure the goalie. He's a smart player. This goes to show the last IQ of Sadie Struzik. It puts the ball back in the circle, gives her a fresh 10 seconds to work with here as she looks for an opening, and now she steps back out. And once she's played by Roach, she can go back in the circle again. It comes up top. Again, she can go back in the circle here. They play a little ring around the rosy. She does exactly that. Feeds that ball back in, steps inside, gives herself a little space, passes upfield and hits her target. And just smart play all around by Struzik. But it's all for naught as it goes back to GG, rounding out of the stage. The both goalies out of the goal circle and getting involved here. As GG gets into transition, heading back the other direction. Park looks to drive in. Savage slides over to pick up the shooting lane there. Big pass up top, trying to hit Cece down low. But that pass goes out of bounds. Not a shot, it'll be a pass. A little contact here on the near sideline. They call from the officials. Berger goes down, 2 players hitting the deck, and a trip call against Melissa Roach. Berger will get the restart here. Nice trail kick by Cece. Must have been too close to the spear. Gets whistled. The main penalty now up to Rodriguez. Chaparral back to even strength. Really needing to get one on the board here. Gets it over to Hannah Parks. She gets picked up by Cortese. Parks comes in, draws a whistle. Whistle set Hannah Parks, a freshman defender slash midfielder, up. Just 1 goal on the season for her so far, but a chance here for a critical one. Parks comes in, fires a bounce shot. She got it. Like that, the Firebirds pulling within 2. Still anyone's game.
Chaparral goal, number 4, Hannah Parks.
It just goes to show in games like this, you really need everyone to step up. Great job by Parks there. And now Parks getting the draw win. So really, a couple of big plays for her, but she's in trouble. Looking for an outlet. She gets pushed back in a triple team. And clean rise by GG as they're able to triple team without drawing a whistle. But Chaparral still finding some outlets here, but picked off by Opart. Comes across, goes left. She's got an opening. She's going to get picked up. Fires it. No, she is not. And what a goal for Olivia Opart.
15, Olivia Opart.
Opart leading the charge for the Thunder tonight with her fourth goal. Timeout from the Firebirds. After that one, you're going to take a chance to reconvene and settle down. Welcome back here to Desert Vista High School. We're in BB Thunder Stadium. And the last two undefeated teams here in the 2026 Arizona Girls Lacrosse Association season is underway between the BB Thunder and the Chaparral Firebirds. And a nice battle toward the draw win, picked up by Cortese. Looking for a feed up to Jimenez, but now you've seen it in there for the pickup, and nice heads up play there by Sadie Struzik, just tracking that ball the entire way. Could have easily been caught off guard, but not so. She clears it back to Chaparral. They usually use the stick called against the Thunder. Going to bring this one back. Look at Burger, I believe.
1 minute in the third quarter.
Burger gets this one out. Battle on the near sideline. Push on the near sideline. Gill hits the deck. Here's Melania Hartley. But the ball's back over to GG. And then it's getting pushed on the near side by Hartley. He gets set behind. Still in the pressure, Minutes passes it back out. Now Chaparral just looking to defend for another 6 seconds, but not able to do it. Opart strikes again. Your daughter.
Thunder Boom, goal. Number 15, Olivia Opart, assisted by number 25, Maddie DeSenza.
Opart really having a strong game tonight. Now 5 for her. Whistle on the block. Gets it, but runs out of time, so at the end of 3, it's 9-5 GG.
At the end of 3 quarters, Desert Vista Thunder 9, and Chaparral Firebirds 5.
For the fourth quarter, welcome back to a gorgeous night here in Albuquerque. Currently about 72 degrees here on the field. Beautiful night for lacrosse. The BB enjoys a 4-goal lead here over Chaparral. There's still plenty of time for anything to happen. And then it comes in and scoops up the draw win. Nice ground ball recovery by Jimenez as that pass got broken up. Now here's Opart, has the angle, pump fake, gets the shooting space call. She'll get the free position shot on goal against Struzik. And Struzik stops the sock trick. Now Olivia Opart swinging in the bottom right corner, and she gets number 6 on the night.
Thunder Boom, free position goal by number 15, Olivia Opart.
draws up. A critical draw win here for Chaparral. Zamorano putting some pressure on Jimenez to get this one out to Cortese. Really, at this point, it can become a game of possession for GD. No need to be in a hurry. They can just start to shoot this clock and eat the time. Only take shots when they're available. And the onus will come on the Firebirds to pressure and get possession back. And look to get some quick goals here in the fourth. And another stop, and picked up by Jimenez. Amazing play, really on both sides there. Two attempts on the goal, stopped by Struzik on the pickup by GG. And not able to find the back net either time, and this time Struzik as the ball pops into her stick and she comes out. And just showing what a formidable goalie she is. She gets this one up to Savage. Savage trying to transition over, has Cortese on her tail. And two players hitting the deck. No whistle on that. Rodriguez picks up. Good show of sportsmanship there between Zamorano and looks like Sam Cortese. Zamorano coming in, looking for a win. She's got it. That little somersault with style that she's in. Hard coming here. After the play, looks like that's going to be Vista Allison, I believe, heading off. Hard, but he's after the goal. If that's the case, that'll award possession automatically to Chaparral. 16, Zamorano.
Chaparral goal, number 16, Charlie Zamorano.
I believe that'll be the first yellow card going against GD. But comes at a critical time in the game here. Chaparral is able to get a goal, much needed goal at that. Now they get possession awarded off the draw and a chance for another one. And here's a freshman, Hannah Park. Getting pressure from Cortese. Rodriguez looking for a cutter. He had Parks, who comes in too slow, saved by Browning with a quick clear out, looking for Opart on the far side, and she's got her target. Over to Jimenez and up to Lucina, coming down the near side. And successfully clear over. Again, I imagine they're not going to be too quick to shoot here. GD's just going to be looking to hold. Especially if Firebirds getting a little spark there to be a game of runs. And the last thing GD is going to want here is for a momentum shift back over to Chaparral. So they're going to try to hold on. 14th player down, also trying to burn out this yellow card. It's also an opportunity for Chaparral here to double the ball. They are player up still. Waiting for Allison to come in from the sideline. No part pump kick. What a night it's been for Olivia Opart.
Thunder boom. Number 15, Olivia Opart. It's number 7 on the night.
Off the draw, BB skilled player down. Zamorano keeps this draw win. Now penalty release, BB back to even strength, but possession with Chaparral, 7 minutes to work with. Still time for the Firebirds. Barton comes in and looks to fire a left-handed, looking for that bottom corner. And picked up by Varsity and shoots that one.
Chaparral, goal. Number 14, Sydney Hesley.
Surprisingly, this is Varsity's first goal on the game. 6:49 on the clock. Chaparral currently in a 4-goal deficit. Grab by Sydney Varsity with a much-needed draw win. BB definitely been getting the better of the draw controls overall in tonight's matchup, but Varsity comes up big when it counts here. Taking her time. Chaparral going to be very careful to protect the ball in this series and try to get the right shot opportunities here. Zamorano working from X. Zamorano tries to beat Opart. Comes around. Had a step, but a good slide from Jimenez. Forces the pass. Here's Hartley out towards the far sideline, feeds it over to Rodriguez. And a good give and go. Oh, missed pass to Rodriguez. We're trying to set up that little give and go with Ashley Barton. And it was a good idea, but going to turn over. Fran Ortiz is going to clear this up to Anira Hutton. Alyssa Roach picking up on the far side, passing back inside. Hawks are able to split the ride of the Firebirds. Partly looking for the check there, not able to quite get it. Now you can see it coming in down low. Again, just continuing to mostly burn time here on these possessions. Firebirds looking for any opportunity here to take the ball back. And there's Vista almost had it Had to knock down, but Test Court TV with a nice recovery. Ball out of bounds. Clock continues to run. Audrey Fox brings this back into Chaparral. Clock really starting to work against them now as Hartley takes a foul coming across midfield. Chaparral looking to work quickly here. Hartley doing everything she can here to protect this ball and not lose it as she's able to get through the wall of white that was the Thunder ride. Now Rodriguez looking for a cut. Chaparral cannot afford a turnover here. Here's Barton and Rodriguez working together again. A good look inside to Zamorano. High pass. What a grab by Rodriguez that time. 3 minutes to work with here. Chaparral continuing to look for the feed and get a shot. A low defense here by Cortese and Opart has been very strong. One-on-one here with Zamorano and Opart. Zamorano feeling the pressure there. Not quite back to 100% yet, coming off of an ankle injury. And decides to pass this one back out to Vista. Now Hartley cutting inside of Vista. Works it back over to Zamorano. There it is, a nice look inside. Zamorano comes in, gets fouled on the cross check. They're going to stop the clock at 2:09 and give Zamorano the 8-meter shot after that foul. There's Browning in the net ready. Zamorano fires it and shoots out the right side. Shot and goal for Zamorano.
Chaparral goal, number 16, Charlie Zamorano.
And the junior getting her second goal on the night. That Firebirds going within 3. 2 minutes is still enough time. You can score with about 6 or 7 seconds on a fast break off the goal. So very much still within reach for the Firebirds, but it all starts with the draw. They're going to have to win one here. This one chopped right under the stick of Tess Cortese. And GG could look to just burn these 2 minutes. Christina comes in, fires one low, and that could be a costly error for GG. Pretty Cruz passes up, but GG catches a break. If that pass doesn't connect, and Frank Cortese holds it back up for a ground ball, recovered by Decina. And now, a minute and a half. See if GG decides to hold here.
Goal by number 11, Jackie Jimenez.
Jimenez, leading scorer coming into this game for GG, has been held in this game to just a single three-position shot. And you could tell there she was not happy with that. She decided she was going to get another one. With a minute 16 left. And Norris comes up with another draw win. Vista coming in. Loses the ball, picks it back up.
1 minute in the game.
Gets set. Here, Chaparral, their first loss of the season. Look at inside. One more. Who has had quite a night as she gets her 8th goal of the night.
Thunder Boom. Goal line number 15, Olivia Opart.
Again, these teams will be facing off again here in a couple weeks up at Chaparral. And that'll certainly be an interesting game to watch the rematch, especially if both teams come back with healthier rosters and more players coming off from injuries. 30 seconds to work with here. Ball's going to be given to Cortese. Looks like Kiwi's just going to hold this one at this point. Susie back behind the net. And the shot right there from Jeff Cortese, saved by Friedrich. Overall, a great performance from the Thunder tonight.
That's a final in the Thunderdome.
Over the Firebirds.
Desert Vista Thunder 13, Chaparral Firebirds 8. Thank you, refs. Thank you, fans. Please be careful driving home, and we'll see you next time.
Going to 4-1. We always get the great show of sportsmanship at the end, and these teams come together in quick stick. Great game, great out of lacrosse here in Ahwatukee. Thanks for tuning in. It's been an exciting one here. Thunder winning 13-8 over Chaparral. We'll be back next week, so stay tuned for more Arizona Girls Lacrosse action here on South Mountain Lacrosse.